I want you to think hard and find me a person who is more intrinsically unlikable than Hillary Rodham Clinton. She cannot help but be clown herself on a consistent basis. Hillary Clinton was riffing on MSNBC, talking about the Chinese Communist Party and playing a little thought game. And she's just trolling Trump. And she loves to begin sentences in the same way every single time Hillary does this. A uniquely unlikable human being. And incidentally, I'm lifting that from the Hunger Games. That's exactly what Katniss was called. Woody Harrelson called her a uniquely unlikable person. But Hillary Clinton is more uniquely unlikable.
You know, the only other adversary of ours who's anywhere near as good as the Russians is China.
Can we start that again? And if you were a body language expert, how do you rank the bobbing her head back and forth? Is this welcoming? Is it funny? Does it welcome you into this as some sort of joke or into the irony? Or are you sensing from her the greatest possible degree of vitriol and anger and resentment? The head bobbing. Just look at that. And don't remove the sound, Alex, but just mentally remove it.
You know, the only other adversary of ours who's anywhere near as good as the Russians is China. So why should Russia have all the fun? And since Russia is clearly backing Republicans, why don't we ask China to back us?
I hereby tonight ask China.
That's right. And not only that, China, if you're listening, why don't you get Trump's tax returns? I'm sure our media would richly reward you.
No, that's it. She is the most uniquely unlikable human being in the world. President Trump joked about Russia having Hillary's emails because Hillary Clinton destroyed them, committing massive national security felonies in the process. And then she bobbed her head and said, "Wipe my server." What, with like a cloth? Oh, just by the way, she said this with interesting timing. I'll share with you what I mean in just a second, because Hillary Clinton is not blessed with foresight or charm or likability or understanding or humor or any common touch with anybody. But man, does she have interesting timing, because John Solomon's organization has reported on something related to the Chinese Communist Party that fits right in with what Hillary Clinton was asking for. It's enough to give you heartburn. Now, I did not have heartburn to warn me that I had developed something that leads me into a funnel to be a type 2 diabetic. And it's craziness, because I just literally sat down before we recorded this. I literally pulled open my FitnessPal. I literally recorded the amount of water I've had. I literally checked my macrobiotics. I know I'm at 160 grams of protein for the day. I need to be at 360 by the end of the day. I know that's going to mean I need to supplement. I just entered a protein bar I just ate. This was after I know exactly what I did for exercise this morning, what I did yesterday. I know exactly how many calories I'm going to burn by the end of the day because I've already got that planned out. And I'm on the way to being a type 2 diabetic because I had insulin resistance. And this came up in a quarterly test I get with my doc, my hormone doc. So when I discovered this, I knew, hey, one of the things I can do is eat more fiber, because I don't eat enough plants, and Doc Jen agreed with that. But I also have a product that they'd sent me, and I so arrogantly, because they're my friends, biopharmacists, I've worked with these guys for 3 years. They sent me Berberine Breakthrough, and I read it like, not for me. I'm too good for that. I don't have no type 2 diabetes signals, not me. No, I'm Johnny CrossFit, Johnny Protein dude. 400 ounces of water. What? I have what? Insulin resistance? I showed Jen this product, my doc. She read it. She sent me a note letter saying, that stuff's fantastic. You should take that. So here's what it does. Berberine Breakthrough is a natural way to help you metabolize blood sugar uptake into the muscles instead of the fat cells. Goodbye on-ramp to type 2 diabetes. It helps you have healthy blood sugar and control insulin responses. Goodbye roadmap to type 2 diabetes. It enhances carbohydrate metabolism. Goodbye on-ramp to type 2 diabetes. So there's a lot of other ancillary benefits, like doing away with brain fog, mood swings, energy swings, cravings due to blood sugar fluctuations. So this is a simple way to stay out of that pipeline for type 2 diabetes. If there's any of this stuff in your family, and there is in mine, then I suggest that you just take 2 capsules before each meal, transform your metabolic health. Here's how to get your Berberine Breakthrough. It's on the World Wide Web. So you go to http://www. You go to bioptimizers.com/Todd. Use promo code Todd to get 10% off and become a subscriber. Never run out of product. Get free gifts, exclusive discounts, exclusive information, and by the way, a 365-day money-back guarantee. Bioptimizers.com/Todd, promo code Todd. And if you're on AOL, just pop that disk in your machine and Bioptimizers.com/Todd, promo code Todd. Hillary Clinton chose some interesting timing. John Solomon has the story at justthenews.com. FBI Director Kash Patel on Monday evening turned over to Congress an intelligence report raising concerns that China had mass-produced fake U.S. driver's licenses to carry out a scheme to hijack the 2020 election with fake mail-in ballots for Democrat Joe Biden. You don't say. The newly declassified intelligence reports from August 2020 weren't corroborated or fully investigated, and instead were recalled from the intelligence agencies at the time that then FBI Director Chris Wray testified there was no known plots of foreign interference ahead of the 2020 election, in which Biden supposedly defeated Donald Trump. Officials just told Just the News. The new documents were turned over to the Senate Judiciary Committee's Chuck Grassley, the chairman there, Chuck Grassley, and Kash Patel said they had to go find them. So the uniquely unlikable human being, Hillary Rodham Clinton, saying, why doesn't China do this for us? They were. And Russia trying to hack our elections, what did that come up to? Some $200,000 spent on Facebook ads versus China distributing fake driver's licenses, which is the easiest possible way to go create fake votes. She may have some redeeming quality, Hillary Rodham Clinton. But I think it probably has something to do with the fact that she has never openly unalived a person with her teeth.